Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to the Hardcore Play and Rewind YouTube channel. We are here to react to the WWE 2K25 ratings. We already skimmed through them, and bro, they are ridiculous. I am here.
We got
They
some
are
issues.
We got issues, man. I am here with my guy, the host of the Hardcore Play podcast every Saturday at 12. Austin, how's it going, man? How's it
Doing
going?
good, man. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing better ever since I saw this.
Would you say that though? It's very, very debatable.
Yeah. But guys, before we get into it, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 100. Let's get there. First off,
Also make sure you're clicking the bell when you subscribe to get notified when new content comes up.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's just get it started with Alpha 86.
Sounds about
Okay.
right. I'm 100% on board for like a high B, low A for Alpha.
Yep. I'm already mad. I'm already fucking mad. AJ Styles and 80. What was it?
Yeah,
85.
I feel like he should have at least been a 90. The man's a workhorse. Incredibly athletic still, even though he's what, like mid 40s now, something like that.
He's like 47.
Yeah, he's been working for a long time. I remember watching him during the old 6-sided ring TNA days.
Dude, me too. And we have a podcast called The Phenomenal Breakdown with me and Denise. Shout out to Denise. I'm going to show her this on the next episode.
She's
gonna flip her shit.
She's gonna be livid, dude.
She's gonna be fucking pissed. And I'm like, I'm here for it. All right. Who's that? Akam? Right? Akam?
Yeah, Akam from
Akam.
What was it? The Authors of Pain? I think.
Yeah. Yeah, be 80. Yeah, that's an 80.
Yeah, an 80 for Akam. We got Akira Tozawa at a 68, which I feel like makes sense. Tozawa's more of one of those, like, I guess you'd call him like a jobber sort of.
He's a comedic guy. He's a comedic character.
Yeah. Then Andrade at 82. Andre Chase at 73.
Andrade should have been at 85.
Yeah, I think Andrade should have been 85. AJ should have been 90. There's other ones that I take umbrage with further down this list, so I'm sort of saving all of my venom for when we get there.
I'm already wasting mine. Mine is gone, bro.
The first issue that I have aside from AJ Styles and Andrade, Andre the Giant is an 88. Why? Why disrespect that man that bad?
What would you have given him?
I would have given him a 92. You kidding me?
I would have given him a 90.
He's Andre, dude.
I would have given him a fucking 90. And then after that, you got Angel with 72, Dawkins 75, and Apollo Crews at 71.
Angelo Dawkins, I feel like probably could have pushed 80, honestly, because he's the more.
I would go 78. I would go 78.
Yeah, like somewhere between like 78 and 81.
Yeah,
like I feel like being the more, I guess you could say, like the physical bruiser side of Street Profits should have at least warranted some more points to that. Apollo Crews, I 100% agree with. 71 is about where he would probably end up falling between like 70 and 74.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got, who's that? Ashante the Adonis at 62. Is Ashante even in WWE anymore?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I really don't know.
But you know,
after that,
I have a hot take on the next one.
Austin Theory at 77, dude. Let's hear it.
Austin Theory should have been at 83.
Yeah.
It should have been at 80 fucking 3, dude.
Former US champion, former tag team champion.
It's not just that, it's his persona, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's his persona.
Yeah.
He's got like almost larger than life, but I would give him an 83.
Yeah, I would say somewhere between 80 and 83 would have been a more fitting spot for him.
Axiom at 75. Yeah. Dude, I just saw him wrestle Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Dude, get this guy at 79 or 80.
Dude, honestly, like even put him where you have Austin Theory right now at 77. Like that would have been fine.
Fair.
Yeah. And then we got former Colts player Baron Corbin locking in at 76.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Batista at 89 is also fair. Fucking
I can
God.
argue 90 if you want to nitpick. If you
Yeah.
want to nitpick, but
Then you got Berto, formerly known as Humberto Carrillo,
71.
locking in at 71. Biggie at 85. The man hasn't wrestled in what, 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, and he's still in an 85.
Yeah.
I would have put him at like a 75 at this point, but I understand, like, you know, another larger than life dude, very, very physical guy. So I sort of understand having him there, but I feel like it should have been lower simply because of the fact that he's been injured. Boogeyman ringing in at 74 is about where he was every time he would appear in the SmackDown games back in the day.
Yeah.
Then
I love the Boogeyman, but right.
Booker T at 85 is fair. I would have loved to have seen King Booker make an appearance in this game.
Oh my God, he was the best.
Love my man King Booker, dude.
Best king of the ring,
greatest king of the ring ever, dude. Now here's my first true bit of venom. Braun Strowman is an 81. Do I need to say more? Because I feel like I shouldn't have to.
Where would you put him?
Put this man at 88.
I was going to say 87, but I'll take 88.
Like the dude's a powerhouse.
You know,
and the program that he's running with Jacob Fatu right now is just incredible.
I can't wait to see what Jacob Fatu is rated. I can't wait for that.
Oh, dude, I may have skimmed past it. I didn't even see it, honestly. So I was sort of just skimming through, looking at some of the numbers when you went to grab your drink, and I sort of I went past a few, and I went, "Wait, did I not see?" Shit, I must have just went past him really quick and not noticed.
But next up,
we got the Bray Wyatts.
Both should have been a 91. Both should have been a 92.
Yeah, I feel like all of Bray Wyatt should have been over 90 because he was an incredible in-ring performer.
Yeah. Not just that. Not just that. It's creativity. Mm-hmm. His creativity is a 99.
Yeah. His creativity was full-blown God mode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then we got Bret Hart with a 93, which I think is fitting. British Bulldog at an 85 is also fair.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker at an 87, I think, is good for what he's only been doing this, like 3-4 years now?
Something like that, but I would go 90.
Yeah, honestly, you could definitely make a push for 90 for him. Bronson Reed at an 85, I think, is fair. He probably could have even been bumped up to like an 87, 88.
Again, injury. That big injury, bro. If he did not get that, he would have been like a 92.
The amount of times like I end up coming across that clip and I'm immediately just like, nope, no, absolutely not. Like him when Edge in AEW did the leap off the cage and broke his ankle.
Yeah.
When the one who was it? Was it Dante Martin, I think, in AEW when he like dislocated his ankle on a table spot? Like,
yeah.
Oh, absolutely not, dude. Good Lord.
Injuries kill. Injuries kill.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, who we got next?
Brooks Jensen at 73. To be fair, I'm not really sure who Brooks Jensen is.
That's just fair. Let's keep it there.
Yeah, probably low card NXT talent, I would assume.
San Martino at 91.
Bruno Sammartino at a 91 is absolutely good.
I would go higher.
I definitely would go like you said, probably a 93 or even maybe a 94. But I think a 91 is still a reasonable number for him.
Yeah.
Then you got what? Who's that after that? Brutus Creed at 77. Bubba Ray Dudley at 85. Cactus Jack at an 82.
Bang bang.
Yeah, bang bang, baby. And then you got Carlito at 77. And he
should be lower. He should be lower.
I mean, 77's fair. He doesn't really wrestle too much anymore. Here's another spot where I have an issue. Carmelo Hayes, didn't he come into WWE/NXT in 2022?
Yeah.
Why have a version of him 3 years in the future when it's literally the same freaking gimmick?
because I guess
Like
NXT
but like
main roster.
I feel like Carmelo Hayes hasn't been around long enough to get a
Right.
remember Carmelo Hayes from this year type of character set. That could just be me.
I'm kind of on the same train.
Yeah, and to have the difference be 3 points in overall.
Yeah. Cedric Alexander at 71. Is he even? He's not even in the WWE anymore.
He got released not too long after they set the roster.
Yeah.
Chad Gable at an 80 is kind of a shame because he is really, really good.
You know what? 87.
Yeah.
I would go 87.
Because that man, if you put him in a ring with someone and you're just like, go ahead and do something to that guy, he is 95% of the time going to just German suplex the shit out of that man.
Yes. He's the Kurt Angle son, not Jason Jordan. He should have been the Kurt Angle son.
Dude, it's and like I watched the thing he was talking with Chris Van Vliet. Like legitimately the German suplex is his favorite wrestling move ever.
Yeah.
And the thing that differentiates him from everyone else is when you go to do a German, usually your opponent will jump with you. He's just like, no, don't jump. I'm going to lift you. And he picks them up, stalls at the lift to make it seem like he's struggling to like get them like in the right position and then goes over with it, dude. It's insanity, dude. I love watching him suplex people.
Me too. Stacks Lorenzo at 72. Charlie Dempsey at 75. Okay.
That's Charlie Dempsey's Regal's kid, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Sounds about right. I mean, he's already rated better than his dad probably usually was in most of the old SmackDown games. Just saying.
Yeah.
Shout out William Regal. I love you, man. But like, Charlie Dempsey's got everything that you had.
Yeah,
I love it.
CM Punk at 92. I gotta go 95.
No comment.
No comment. Okay. That's fair. Fair.
After the whole him falling out in the AEW thing, I've not been a fan.
Oh, real? I never knew that.
Yeah, he got into it because of course it's Punk being Punk. He tries so hard to push this whole thing of like everyone else is in business for themselves and I'm not. But he legitimately, that whole Hangman thing, he told Hangman, he was like, say what you want, but here's like a base of what I would like you to say. And Hangman went, okay, thank you. Yeah. And then came out and just did his own thing. He didn't go in business for himself. He pumped that entire crowd up around him for what was supposed to be one of the best matches at that time in AEW, and CM Punk ruined it.
Yeah.
And then did the whole, I never lost, I was never pinned, I'm still champion. Brother, you gave up the title. You're no longer champ. Get over it. And then you have the balls. And then you have the balls to call out Hangman Page knowing he's not going to be there.
I'm just not a big AEW guy. Cody Rhodes to 96.
Yeah, probably could have even been a 98. But I feel like having him near like the very tip top of the rating system probably wouldn't have been too fair. So I think 96 is definitely reasonable.
You know what's funny? Cody Rhodes is the 96, and right underneath you got Cody Del Toro at 69.
You got Cruz Del Toro at 69.
What the fuck?
Hey, dude. Sometimes it's just how it is.
Oh, fuck.
Then we got, dude, okay. Bubba Ray and Devon both sitting at an average 85 is solid.
I'll take it.
I will take Team 3D getting the full 85, dude. I'm all about it.
Damian Priest at 91.
Yeah. Probably could have even had him at 93, 94.
I was going to go with 92. Just to be picky. I was going to go 92. DDP at 85.
And
fair.
Then the 98 version at 88, also fair.
Yeah.
I want one of these WWE games to put every single version of Diamond Cutter that he's ever done in his career into the game. Like from off of the power bomb, from off of like for like starting in the neck breaker position and spinning them both around and hitting it, like all those kinds of things. Like he was always super creative with how he would do those. Like get the guy seated in the corner, like up high on the top rope, and come out and just blast him with one. I need all of that.
Finn Balor a 90.
That's Demon Finn Balor. Finn Balor is always tougher than regular Finn Balor. We have known that for a long time now.
I mean, look at the regular Finn now.
Yeah, when we get a bit further down, you will see Finn's actual rating, and it's. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a spoiler. It's close, but Demon still has the edge, and I feel like it's totally justified.
Got it. Dexter Lumis at 79, and then dude that's at 23. What?
That's the shit I'm talking about, man. These guys that have been in the WWE for like 4 years is like, yo, remember Dexter Lumis from 2023? Yeah, it was like 20 months ago. Of course I remember Dexter Lumis from 2023. Guess what he did that he does now? Never said shit. Like,
dude, it's the same exact thing. Diesel 87, I'll take.
Dirty Dom at an 84.
Hot take. Dirty Dom should have been at 88.
Yeah. 100% agree.
I really think he should be an 88 just for his heel. Just for his heel thing. His wrestling ability is good.
Just for the heat he pulls from the fans.
Yeah.
Because there are times where that man will pick up a microphone and cannot get a word in edgewise.
No. Who's the next one?
Next one is, Doink at 74. Dragon Lee at a 78. I think
Dragon Lee should be an 80.
Yeah, I feel like because it's technically his first full year with the company, having him like sitting close to an 80 is fair. He'll end up being at least, I want to say, by next year, if he keeps putting in the work that he's putting in, he'll probably be around an 85, 88 for 2K26.
Drew McIntyre 91.
Could have been a 93, in my opinion.
I'm going down.
Really?
Give me an 88. How many times did this guy get a fruit roll up? How many times did this guy have to get a fruit roll up? And how long did he have the title in WrestleMania? Yeah. What was that, 7 seconds? And he's facing him again. He's facing Damian Priest at Mania again.
I mean, with the way that storyline's been going, the two of them leading into Chamber were throwing some heavy jabs at each other verbally. And
yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to that match, though. It's going to be so good.
Me too, man.
And then
love 81.
Yep.
Duke Hudson at 74.
Sure. Okay.
Dusty Rhodes at 91.
The American Dream sitting above a 90? Absolutely.
I would go 93. Give me 2 more pegs. Give me 2 more. And how many Eddie Guerreros? We have 2 Eddie Guerreros.
We got 2 Eddie Guerreros. We got regular Eddie Guerrero, which was a 90, which is WWE Eddie Guerrero. And then 1997 WCW Mullet Eddie Guerrero at a 76.
Fair.
Which
like that is fair.
The 76 is from around the time that he was like first getting started in WCW, like during like when he was still doing matches in ECW as well. So I feel like 76 is kind of fair. Then you got Eddie Thorpe at a 75.
Give me a 71. It's freaking Eddie Thorpe.
I'll take your word on it because I don't know who Eddie Thorpe is.
He's so bad. He is so bad. That's all I'm gonna say.
And then I think these next 2 are DLC characters: the Elite Jey Uso and Elite Roman Reigns 2013.
Yeah.
Which it's weird it's weird to have an elite version and have them be below a 90.
Well, an elite version is a 90 for Jey.
Yeah, Elite Jey Uso is a 90. Elite Roman Reigns 2013 is an 87. Then you got Elton Prince at a 71. I think this is from what I've seen so far, this is the lowest rated male wrestler on the roster, and it's Eric Bischoff at a 58.
Yeah.
Which, sure.
Yeah, I'll take. I'll fucking take.
Then you got Eric Rowan at an 80. And then Eric from the War Raiders at 79, or is it Viking Raiders still?
I think it's the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, their indie team. Their indie name was the War Raiders. All Ego Ethan Page sitting at an 80. I think
I'll take it.
Yeah, maybe even an 83.
Yeah.
Then you got Farouk at an 85.
Fair. Fatu at 82.
Mm-hmm. And then it's
Give me an 86.
I don't think that's Jacob Fatu.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, honestly.
Okay, then I'll take it. I'll take it.
But then you have two different Fiend Bray Wyatts, which is Fiend Bray Wyatt 2023. Didn't Fiend Bray Wyatt only run through the entirety of 2023?
Yeah.
So then why are there two different ones?
Who knows? Who fucking knows? I got no reason.
92, 94 respectively. I'm cool with that. Fiend Bray Wyatt was really, really good. I loved watching those matches. Then here it is. Okay, so Demon Finn Balor was a 90. Regular Finn Balor's an 87.
Give me an 84.
Give me an 85. I'll give him a little bit of credit just because of the pedigree that he had coming into WWE. I give him a little more credit. Also, I loved watching him in New Japan. So
that is fair. That is honestly fair.
Yeah. Then you got
George Animal Steel 79.
Yeah, George Animal Steel at 79. Gigi Dolan at 75. Giovanni Vinci at 69. Grayson Waller 74. Great Muda in 86, which totally fair. Absolute respect for the legend. Gonna scroll this up a bit. We got Gunther at 92.
95.
Honestly, I was gonna say like 94, 95. That man's a powerhouse.
He went literally toe for toe, back to back with Cody Rhodes in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah.
So 95. Haku 79. Harley Race 84. Peter Maivia 87.
Hollywood Hogan at 92.
Yeah.
Honky Tonk Man at 81. Yeah. Hulk Hogan at 94. 02 Hogan, which was I think that was post WCW, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Got him in at 89.
Yeah.
OG Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley at a 78.
I'll take
the Hurricane at a 75.
Fair.
Ilya Dragunov at an 80.
That is perfect. That is honestly perfect because of his injury again.
Yeah, so. He definitely even though like the matches that he has are like absolute classics. Yeah, I feel like an 80 for his rating is fair. Yeah. Then we got the Iron Sheik at an 85. Ivar rounding out the Viking Raiders with an 81. Here he is, Jacob Fatu, an 87.
Take it.
I felt like if because of the fact that we're giving all these people a little extra point boost, he could have easily been a 90.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. If they from the break had him all gas, no brakes, Jacob Fatu, he easily could have crossed over 90, maybe even up to like a 95.
Yeah.
Jake the Snake Roberts is an 85.
Okay.
Jamal is 82.
Okay.
Which is if you remember Jamal and Rosie, what was it, 3-minute warning with Shane McMahon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got JBL at an 89. Okay. Here's two that I had a bit of an issue with. JD McDonough 75. This man literally almost killed himself.
He literally
fractured a rib, and that rib punctured his lung, and he still finished the match.
Yeah.
Give that man an 84.
Yep.
Javon Evans, a 77, easily could have been an 82. That man is lightning in a bottle in the ring.
Jay Uso a 90. Why do we have? Okay, I understand.
Then you got the 2010 early days Jay Uso at a 72, and then essentially the dawn of the Usos is what we know them now at an 85, which I think those are all fair, honestly. Where Jay is at now, he's definitely one of the top flight guys. Even back in 2017 when he was part of one of the premier tag teams in the WWE with his brother Jimmy, totally right. And then even at the beginning, like they had a ton of talent. There was a lot of upside to them. I mean, all the Jeff Hardy style glow in the dark face paint and stuff was a bit weird for them, but. But yeah, those are all three of those are very fair. Then we got who's that?
Neidhart.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart at an 80.
Jimmy an 84. I
2010
gotta
version.
take.
Yeah, 2010 version of 74, 2017 version at 86.
Fair. It's only because he's injured. He was injured here. If
Yeah.
when Jimmy Uso, because I have him winning the U.S. title at Mania, bump him up to 88.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Then you got
Jaquan
Joaquin
Wild.
Wild in 68, Joe Coffey at a 76. Again, another dude that hasn't really been in the WWE that long getting, oh, you know why? Because these people that have like the 2023 version and then like the regular and then the 2023, they're the people that are in the Wyatt 6. So
Right.
that's Wyatt 6, Joe Gacy, sort of like how it was Wyatt 6, Dexter Loomis.
Yes.
And then the 2023 version, which was their original gimmick before they moved over to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we go. John Cena. 3 John Cenas. Current 94, 07, 93, 2012, 96.
Take it.
Yeah.
Add the heel turn, you make him a 98.
just put the heel turn in the game as an event.
Right. Gargano 76. Give me an 80.
I was gonna say a 78. I mean, the man's put in a ton of work and has held multiple championships in both, well, mainly in NXT, but has also been a tag champion on the main roster. I mean, I feel like it's a little disrespectful, honestly, to Johnny Wrestling.
It really is. Josh Briggs is 74, Julius Creed is 78, Kane is 79, Kane at 08, 85, Carl Anderson is 72.
That's where I have the issue. Carl Anderson has barely wrestled in the last year, and he is only 4 points below Jonathan Gargano. Make it make sense. Make Karrion Cross being an 81 make sense.
Dude, it's like Carl Anderson was just let go. So
yeah, him and Luke Gallows are gone again. Like, you have him that close to touching Johnny Wrestling like that? No, disrespectful.
Ken Shamrock at 86, Kevin Nash at 88, Kevin Owens at 87. Give me a 91.
Yeah, it could have easily been a 90-91, but I feel like the heel turn that he is making is what's sort of changing his rating a little bit.
Yeah.
We got Kit Wilson from Pretty Deadly at 71. Fair. And then you got the 2 different Kofis. You got the New Day Kofi, and then was 2017 before New Day started? I
think so, yeah.
So God, I wish they would have done like 2013 Kofi, because that would have been what like the whole like Jamaican gimmick that he had going on. I still remember when the Survivor Series started and Triple H went, wait a minute, were you supposed to be Jamaican? What happened to your accent?
Right. Yeah. Kurt Angle at 89.
It could have been a 92. But I think they used a more current Kurt Angle iteration for that, so that's probably why they don't have him as high.
LA Knight.
And here he is, your U.S. champion, the megastar, with everybody saying LA Knight. Yeah, sitting in an 88, disrespectful. Because if you look 3 spots down, Logan Paul is a 90, and LA Knight beat him.
Oh, Lord.
You mean to tell me that Logan Paul is a better wrestler than the person that beat him? The 2-time United States champion?
No, but you got Lex Luger at 87, Lexus King at 74, Kaiser at 75, Luke Gallows at 73.
I feel like Lexus King at a 74 is kind of fair. The wrestler also known as Brian Pillman Jr. Definitely great upside to him. Very good mic work. Horrible looking facial hair, I must say.
Yeah.
They made that man's sideburns look like a tribal tattoo. Like,
so where are we at now? Macho Man?
Yep, Macho Man Randy Savage, the former St. Louis Cardinals draft pick, pulling up at an 89. Yeah, dude, that man used to hit tanks.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. Mankind in 86.
Okay.
Mark Coffey at a 74. The Miz at an 81, maintaining above 80 for as long as he has in his career is awesome.
Yep.
Then we got
Ford.
Montez at 78, Mosh at 76, which I love that they brought the headbangers in for this, Thrasher and Mosh. You got Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig pulling in at 84, Nathan Fraser at a 75, Noam Dar at 76. Here's another one that I have issue with. Obafemi's only an 80. Man's easily an 88.
I would give him a 90.
I guess it's before everyone got to see him literally yeet Moose out of the ring over his head.
Yeah.
Like the man's an excellent NXT champion. He's gonna hold that belt for a hot minute until they decide to call him up. Omos got a 75. Feel like he easily could have been an 80, but he hasn't really gotten a ton of ring work recently. So
are you being sarcastic or are you actually being serious?
No, I mean, like usually bigger dudes like Great Khali was never under an 80 during the time that he wrestled, and he was an absolute Goliath of a man. Yeah. Like they did, I think the only one was what was that dude's name? Heidenreich?
Yes. Yeah.
Like him and like Matt Morgan, I think were the only two like absolute Goliath people that you were just like, they're bad. Like,
yeah,
they're just not great. Like,
what about the
Giant
Gonzalez?
Giant Gonzalez, I feel like is around Omos's level. Like Giant Gonzalez, him and Undertaker used to put on incredible matches back in the day, dude.
Yeah, I know. I still watch it to this day.
Oh yeah, same here.
So
after Omos, we got Oro Mensah at a 74, Otis at a 75. Go ahead, Dozer, and then Mr. Two-Match Pat McAfee ranking in at an 80. You give Pat McAfee a spot, but you don't want to bring back wrestling gear Michael Cole for this? We don't get orange unitard and wrestling helmet Michael Cole, but we get an 80 ranked Pat McAfee?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. And then you make Pete Dunne a 76.
Is it Pete Dunne or Butch?
Yes.
Is it Pete Dunne or Butch?
Dude, Pete Dunne eats nails and shits hammers, dude. Like, give that man Pat McAfee's 80. And
then Butch is just there.
Yeah.
So he's just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Then you got my two of my favorites, R-Truth and Judgment Day R-Truth, which Judgment Day R-Truth gets a 4-point boost from a 71 to a 75. I love it. Dude, yo, did you see the thing that R-Truth tweeted when I think like the day after Triple H's announcement was made that he was going into the Hall of Fame?
Mm-mm.
He posted a picture of Tommaso Ciampa. It was congratulations on making the Hall of Fame, Triple H.
yes. I remember that. Yes.
That killed me. It was so good.
Yeah. All right. Now we're at Randy Orton at 92.
The 2015 Randy Orton at a 90. That's fair.
I'll take.
Yeah.
Like, no nitpick.
2015 Randy Orton was Legend Killer Orton.
Yeah.
Those were God, dude. The heydays of Randy Keith Orton, man.
He was the guy I hated. Like, I hated him. Like, he
was when he was in, what was that, Evolution?
Yes.
That was he was the perfect heel at that time. Because not only was it the way he talked and the way he carried himself, it was the fact that he was a heel and he had that pose. This one, where he would put the hands up, like that is exactly what you want from a heel, to be like, bask in all of this because I am great and you all are trash. It's exactly what I thought when I would see that. And I'm like, this dude is gonna go places. This man's built for this.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Ravishing Rude,
84.
Razor at an 87.
Okay. Rey Mysterio 86.
Razor from the other half of the Authors of Pain, an 80.
I gotta give Rey Mysterio an 83.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, I'll give it to him because he's 50 and he's a Hall of Famer. So I'm like, I should not take anything.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like an 86 is kind of fair because there are some people that feel like he should be lower, some people that feel like he should be higher. So I feel like 86 is fair.
Razor 80,
yeah,
Rick
Razor
Steiner,
from the other
83.
half of Authors of Pain. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at an 88.
Ridge Holland at 76.
Ridge Holland.
Rikishi at 81.
I feel like he could have been an 85.
He should have been. Yeah. Rob Van Dam a 90. I'll take.
Yeah, because I honestly I expected him to be like between 85 and 89.
Yeah.
So getting that boost up to a 90 is definitely big ups to him.
The Rock, the final boss at 95. The 2001 Rock at 90. What?
If this is current final boss Rock, 95 is dog shit.
What would you give him?
80. All he is the mouthpiece. All he is a mouthpiece now. He wrestled one match and it was like mild at best.
Damn.
I'm being honest though. Roman put in most of the work in that match.
Yeah. The Rock at 96 and 01, 97 and 1997 he was an 80. Rocky Maivia at 73.
97 Rock was Nation of Domination Rock.
Yeah.
Right when he was starting to get his big push.
Roman Reigns at 96.
You mean to tell me
I was waiting for you.
that your cover athlete, who also has the second longest title reign in WWE history, is a 96? The man beat Brock Lesnar twice.
Yep.
He held the title for over 1,000 days.
Yep.
Essentially was like the flagship guy for the push into the current era of WWE.
Yeah.
And you don't 99 this man? Are you crazy? And then you put in a version of him from 3 years ago that's rated better? No.
It's because of Cody. It's because of Cody.
You do not disrespect my tribal chief like that.
No.
You don't do
That's why I'm laughing.
Don't do it.
That's why I'm fucking laughing.
Yeah, you shouldn't do it, and they did it. Now I'm angry.
Anyways, what is that?
Rosie at an 80. Yeah, understandable. Because they had
Rowdy Piper, 84. R.I.P. Rowdy Piper. Yeah, Sami Zayn
at an 86. I'd put him at an 89. Sammy's been a dog, man. He's been working his ass off. That unsanctioned match was crazy.
Samu
at an 82.
I'll take.
Sandman at an 86.
That's fair. Santos
Escobar at a 79.
79, yep.
You put Ridge Holland. You basically have him 3 points above Ridge Holland, and that's kind of despicable.
It really is. Scott Hall, 87. Scott Steiner. We have two versions of Scott Steiner.
Big Papa Pump Steiner at an 85, and then the original dog Scott Steiner at an 83.
And then we have two versions of Seth Rollins, 93 and a 92.
Honestly, I feel like that's fair.
It's got to be fair.
Yeah, current Seth Rollins has been putting in a ton of really good work recently, so I feel like the 93 is definitely deserved. Yeah. And back then that was actually I think around the time that he held the WWE title, wasn't it? 2022. Yeah. So yeah, 92 is fair.
Definitely fair. Shawn Michaels at 87, 94, and 85. I'll take 87, 94, 85.
Oh yeah.
They get Shawn Spears at 73. I would have given him a 70 flat.
Yeah, I feel like the 73 is just because of the fact that he was in a couple of NXT title matches.
All right. So we got Sheamus at 86, Shinsuke at 87.
Well, he was gone for a while, came back under a new gimmick. I don't
He
know.
wins the
I don't
title.
know. Man,
And
I don't
then
know.
now he lost the title. And then now he lost again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Solo, who's Sika? Oh, Sika, never mind.
Yeah,
86.
Sika. And
Yep.
then 3 different
So
solos. Current solos in 88, 2022
how is that
solos
higher
in
than Jigapot
78.
2?
And then Tribal Chief solos in 86.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know. 2 different Stone
Oh,
Colds. We got regular Stone Cold at 97, 2000 Stone Cold at 95.
so you're telling me that's better than a Tribal Chief, and that's better than Cody Rhodes? Okay. I can agree with the Cody Rhodes, but Tribal Chief? Hell no.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then
Super Cena at 100. I love it.
no.
I love it.
No.
I'm a diehard Cena fan.
Then make Super Cena your cover athlete, bro. If you're gonna make him 100,
Right.
make him your cover athlete.
Right.
Like, what, are y'all kidding me?
Billy Graham at 92.
Superstar Billy Graham at a 92, Six
Okay.
at a 76, Tama at a 79, which Tama is unrelated to Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
Because Tama Tonga got an 83, which I think is well deserved.
That is well deserved. Terry Funk 87. Thrasher 76. Tommaso
Tommaso,
Ciampa,
aka Triple H.
I was gonna say, what is that?
He got a 77. Tonga Loa is at a 79.
Okay.
And then Tony
wow.
D'Angelo 79, Trick Williams an 80.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I feel like he probably could have even been like an 83.
Every one of Triple H is a 91.
Which, why even make different iterations? Just give them different outfits.
Right. Tyler Bate at 76. Tyler Breeze at 75. Ultimate Warrior RIP 92.
Mm-hmm. RIP Umaga.
I'm so mad Umaga should have got a 90.
Yeah.
Just give that man the respect. Uncle Howdy at 87. And Uncle Howdy in 04 and 20. What?
Because there's a separate like Wyatt 6-pack.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay. Undashing Cody Rhodes 85.
Which I think Undashing Cody Rhodes was the one with the broken nose mask, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Here we go.
We got
4 iterations of Undertaker, all 4 of them over a 90.
96, 92, 90, 93, Invader, RIP, 87. Wade Barrett, 85. Wes Lee,
76. William Regal, a 76. Wolfgang is 73.
X-Pac is 78. Xavier Woods, an 80 and an 83.
83 at the dawn of a new day is a good number.
Yeah.
And
87
Yokozuna rounding out the male superstars at an 87.
Honestly, I forgot all about the females.
Yeah, dude, this ends up being a longer video than we expected. Yeah, let's
just skip through it.
Yeah, let's just dive right into it. Okay, so Alba Fire a 77, Alexa Bliss an 83, which fair. She was gone for a while. She came back. She's putting in good work. Alundra Blaze at an 85. I'm not sure who Alundra Blaze is, unfortunately.
And then you got another Alundra Blaze 91.
Yeah, the 94 iteration of her at a 91. Asuka at a 90.
B-Fab at 68. Yeah. I'll take that for B-Fab.
Yeah.
Bailey 87. Bailey in 2020 85.
That was right before the role model turn.
Yeah. Becky Lynch at 92. Becky Lynch 2017 96. Bianca Belair in 95. And Bianca Belair at 70 in 2017.
Yeah, I get that because that was when she was making her push through NXT.
Yeah,
getting her build up. Blair Davenport 76, Candice LeRae 71, Carmella 74, and then 2017 the I Beat Charlotte Flair, and that's the only thing that people know me for at the moment. Carmella at a 79. Charlotte Flair in 92, 2017 Charlotte Flair in 87. Uh,
Chelsea Green at 80, China 88, Cora Jade at 74, Dakota Kai 82,
Coda,
Alexa Lopez at 72,
Eve
Dakota Kai.
Torres, yeah, Eve Torres at an 85, Fallon Henley at a 77, Gigi Dolan 75, Indy Hartwell at 63. Indy Hartwell, I think, got released too, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gone.
Yeah, and then you got Isla Dawn at a 77, Ivy Nile
Isla Dawn, yep.
76, EO Sky at an 89, totally deserved.
Honestly, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's more than fair.
absolutely. JC Jane at a 75, Jade Cargill 86.
I like that for Cargill.
Yeah, Cargill, absolutely. She's gonna have so much ceiling. Like the ceiling's gonna be so high for her.
Yep.
Jada Parker at a 75, Jakara Jackson at a 69, Kyrie Sane at an 83. I don't think she's in WWE anymore, is she?
She's injured.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's injured. Katana Chance at 74, Kaden Carter at 74, Kalani Jordan at 76, Kiana James 72, Lash Legend at 78, Lita 86, she'll be at 88, Liv Morgan at 91.
You think that's deserving for Liv Morgan?
I'll take it because she killed it this year with the Royal Rumble and with the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
and
but
her
I mean,
title reign. She killed it.
Yeah, I mean, Charlotte Flair was gone for 2 years and comes back in and has a 92.
That is crazy.
And a WrestleMania shot.
That is insane.
I don't know.
That's literally insane.
Yeah. Where were we?
Lola Vice.
Okay, let me just scroll really quick so that way we're up a bit higher. So we are here. And then we got Lyra Valkyra at an 83. Why have 2025 version and 2024 version and have it be that minimal of a difference?
Must have been a different version.
Yeah, I'm not.
DLC.
Sure. Yeah, more than
DLC.
likely. And then you got Maurice at a 79, Maxine Dupree at a 67. Sorry, Maxine Dupree.
Yeah.
Michelle McCool at an 85.
No, she's a Hall of Famer now. You got to give Michelle McCool at 88.
Yeah. Michin at an 80.
Got to give her 82. She killed it with Chelsea Green. You got to give her 82, 83 tops.
But I feel like they've been doing a lot with having Michin and Chelsea Green just do like brutal matches because I feel like they're the only two that are like, yeah, fuck it.
They're capable of doing it. Yeah,
like Michin walks up to Chelsea and goes, "Yo, Chelsea, you feel like having a street fight this week?" And she's like, "Yeah." Like, all right.
What about the dumpster match?
Like, dude, I feel like that would be like me and Art if we were to be wrestlers. He would, like, one of us would walk up to the other and be like, TLC? I'm like, yeah. Like,
that's like me and my buddies. They'd be like, yo, you want to jump off a ladder? Sure.
All right. Flaming table? Flaming table.
Mighty Molly. Okay, Mighty Molly at 75. Molly Holly at 83.
Yeah,
Naomi 85.
Mighty Molly was more of a jobber thing because she was paired. That was when she was paired up with the Hurricane.
Yep. Naomi 85. Naomi in 2020 was 81. Natalia 85. How?
Longevity.
True. Okay.
Aside from that, I got nothing.
Nia Jax, got to give her a 90. I would give her a 90, not an 88.
Yeah. And then the two different versions of Nikki Cross. One of them is Wyatt 6 Nikki Cross. One of them is regular Nikki Cross. So 73-62, 11-point gap between those two.
Yeah.
Nikita Lyons at a 73. Piper Niven at a 79. Yeah. Raquel Rodriguez at an 86.
Fair.
Rhea Ripley at a 96.
I'll take.
Yeah, I mean, could have even been higher, honestly.
I think she's the highest female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 2017 Rhea Ripley is a 72, which that was blonde hair Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
I loved blonde hair. Loved blonde hair Rhea Ripley. And then 2020 was right before Judgment Day turn for her. She was an 80 at that point. Yeah. Then you got Roxanne Perez at 83 is definitely well deserved. She put on quite the show at the Royal Rumble, in my opinion.
86.
Yeah, I was gonna say could have definitely been higher, but I feel like 83 is a fair number.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're not putting her below an 80 with the work that she's been putting in.
Scarlett is 69. Sensational Cherry 80. Shayna Baszler 84. I feel so bad for Shayna Baszler. So bad.
Yeah,
Should have been like,
all the
dude,
and
if she was
especially with
booked
all
correctly at 90.
Yeah, and especially all the heat that's been going back and forth, allegedly between her and Jade Cargill.
Yeah,
definitely not helping her out at all. Got
Uh,
Shotzi Blackheart at a 76.
Luca 74. Sonya Deville, she's gone.
Yep. 75 for her. Stacy Keebler also got a 75, same as Stephanie McMahon.
I just realized, is Kelly not in the game?
Nope.
No Candice Mitchell either?
Wait.
Unless I'm like...
No. The only Candice is Candice LeRae.
Oh!
Then we got Tamina, both current and 2010 versions. 76 for the current, 67 for the 2010. Tatum Paxley at a 73. Tegan Knox at a 77. Thea Hale at a 75. Tiffany Stratton at an 85. Could have been higher, honestly.
I would give her an 87.
I feel like next year she'll be at least an 88 or an 89.
Yeah.
Then you got Trish Stratus at an 85, at an 89. Wendy Chu at a 72. I feel like there should be two different versions of Wendy Chu. There should be sleepy version Wendy Chu, and then wide awake version Wendy Chu, and the wide awake version is an 80.
Yeah. All right, next up. I think the last one, right?
Yes, we got two more. We got Zelina Vega at a 74, and then rounding out the women's roster.
Raise it up.
Yes, I was actually just about to do that. Rounding out the women's roster. Oh no, it's just making it wider. I'm going upward, and all it did was make it wide. Maybe this. Nope.
Yeah, other way.
Stop it.
Fuck. I guess we'll never know.
It's Zoe Stark, and she's an 80. I can't get it to show up.
Anyway, guys, there's all the ratings of 2K25.
There you go. Wait, that went away.
Wait, you got it?
It was there, and then it went away again.
All right, guys. So there's all the ratings. Let me know which ratings you liked, disliked in the comment section down below.
Sound off in the comments. Let us know what changes you would make to these ratings, if any. also, shit. Let us know who your favorite wrestler was or is. Both. Give us your favorite wrestler growing up and your favorite wrestler currently in the comments.
Perfect. Without further ado, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. The Hardcore Podcast every Saturday at 12 Eastern. Guys, anything to say, bro, before we head on out?
I love you guys. And I love wrestling.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Come on.